Major General Chulabhaya Lakshman Lucky Wijayaratne RWP RSP M.Sc. Li was a Sri Lankan army officer who was one of the most distinguished generals in the Sri Lanka army. Major General Wijayaratne died on 18 December 1990 at the 10th milepost along Trincomalee-Anuradhapura road due to a landmine explosion. He was the commander of 22 Brigade based in Trincomalee at the time of his death and played a pivotal role in the government's counter-terrorism offensive in the district. Major General Wijayaratne was the senior-most Sri Lankan military officer to die from a terrorist attack up to the time. Early life and career. Lucky Wijayaratne was born in 1944 to a well-respected family in Galle, and his father was a reputed Ayurvedic physician in the area. He was educated at Mahinda College, Galle, where he was a member of the School Cadet Corps. After finishing the school education, he opted from the military service on 26 March 1964, after joining the Sri Lanka Army as a cadet officer in the Sri Lanka Military Academy. After completing the initial training successfully, he was proceeded to the Pakistan Military Academy for advanced training. He followed many military courses, both in Sri Lanka and overseas, and his high performance levels at those military training centers earned him a scholarship for postgraduate studies in strategic warfare at Aberdeen University in Scotland. During his military career, he began to perform well. Since the early days, he joined as a commissioned officer in the Sri Lanka Light Infantry. After he was promoted to the rank of Lieutenant Colonel on 20 July 1985, he had the opportunity to serve as the Commandant of Infantry Training School at Minria, Staff Officer at Joint Operations Headquarters, Coordinating Officer for UVA, Matara and Trincomalee, Commanding Officer 1SLL, etc. Lucky Wijayaratne was an officer who believed in strict discipline, commitment and dedication to achieve success in all assignments he was entrusted. He was well endowed with a keen foresight which helped him to preempt many possible impending enemy attacks with the operations he carefully planned and carried out in the battlefield, especially against the LTTE. The Tamil Tigers always felt the heat of his strong presence in the east and treated him as a threat to their activities in the eastern province, although they could not take his life several times as planned. One of the deadly landmine blasts of the LTTE finished the life of the valiant battle-hardened army officer Lakshman Wijayaratne on 18 December 1990, while he was serving as the area commander of the 22 Brigade in Trincomalee. Major General Lakshman Wijayaratne, Police Superintendent Richard Wijayasekara and 6 army soldiers were killed when the vehicle they travelled was hit by a LTTE landmine at Mariaya along Trincomalee-Anuradhapura road. They were returning from a refugee camp near Horrawupatana in Trincomalee, where they had met with refugees to ask them to return to the villages after LTTE had been driven out of the area. Awards. Major General Lakshman Wijayaratne was awarded with several medals and decorations by the government of Sri Lanka and Sri Lanka Army, including Rana Vikrama Padakama, Rana Sura Padakama, Vadamarachi Operation Medal, Purna Boom Medal and President's Medal to commemorate his valuable dedication and service to the country.